Hey, this is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and if you are new, welcome. This video is a part of the Valentine's Love Corner Collab. More on that later on. So guys, I have tier trade Valentine minis for you today, so let's jump right in. DIY number 1 is a 4 book stack. Now I got this 4 book stack in a box of goodies from a crafter friend. I believe it's from Dollar Tree. So I decided to change it up just a bit because I didn't like the lettering. I thought I could remove it with just some nail polish remover, but that didn't work. I want to cover the words and at the same time try to keep the same color scheme. And in order to cover the words, I had to give each 3 coats of paint. So I gave the middle panel 3 coats of apple barrel cameo pink, and of course drying in between each coat. Then for the bottom panel, I mixed some cameo pink and hot red to try and get a peachy shade. And when I was satisfied with the color, I then applied 3 coats, drying in between as well, and then did the same thing for the top. Now it's all dried. I printed off some Valentine's Day sayings on this transfer paper I've been using for a few weeks. I'll leave a link for that in my description box below if you're interested. So I'm cutting out the words, "Be my Valentine." And as you can see, the V is a little big for the space, so I had to cut that down and then use a furniture marker to just recurve or rejoin the curve. And again, I did the same transfer method. If you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube, I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and my Buy Me a Coffee link is in my link tree. And in my link tree, you can find all of those social media links. I then applied some Mod Podge and dried that. And here I'm just trying to add some jute to the space. And then use a lighter to burn off the fuzzies. I then replace the same ribbon that came on it. And this is done. Well, not quite. I then place this little wood heart right there and call this one done. I love it. I thought about adding something to the top, but then I restrained myself. Now about this collaboration. This is a Valentine's collab, a collab with no rules except just craft away. Now guys, you don't want to skip this playlist because it's chock full of Valentine's Day DIY inspiration for you. I will leave links to all of our channels as well as this playlist in the description box below. Now on to DIY number 2, and I did mini rolling pins. Yep, I love these things so much. So I took what was left of the paint and I used that to give these 3 pins 2 coats each. And here they are. I alternated the colors for the tips, as you can see. And here I am with my transfers again. I cut out these sayings and transferred them onto the pins. I made some bows and glued them on alternately. And oh, I just love these. They're so cute. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. So for DIY number 3, I'll be using this little wooden shadow box that I got in my box. And I'm also going to use one bouquet from this sheet that I tore from one of Dollar Tree's 2022 calendar. I then removed the chicken with this little X-Acto knife and sanded it down. And after I sanded it down, I applied just one coat of Waverly Plaster chalk paint and dried that. And now it's all dried. And you can actually decorate the back of this too. If you have like another theme that you want to put there or you want to leave it blank, that's up to you. I then took the paper and lined it up on top of the rim of the frame and used a pencil, just make a little mark and then use my finger to just crease where I needed to cut. I then cut that out and placed it in the middle so that it can be easily removed later on if I decide to reuse this. I then took 2 wooden hearts, red and peach, perfect colors as you can see from what's printed on the sheet. And I didn't even have to paint these. And in order to make them stand, I glued them onto a tumbling tower block. And I also had to add a little piece of craft stick to fill the space so that one of the hearts could rest on top of that. Now this is what is left of my farmhouse rub-on transfers. Boy, I have been looking at in Dollar Tree. Every time I walk through the doors of Dollar Tree, I'm looking for farmhouse rub-on transfers. I love these things so much. So I found the words XOXO and love you, and I cut those out, rub them on, and this is what it looks like. And then I took the fine tip Sharpie and added some stitch lines to the hearts. And then here I'm just adding some Mod Podge to seal that. And then dried it. And then I glued the hearts in, add a bow at the top, and called this one done. And then for DIY number 4, I started this beaded garland 2 years ago and I didn't even complete it. And where I painted the tiny beads in pink and white and then left some natural. And then I strung it on a piece of macrame cord. And this is a chalkboard tag from Dollar Tree that I had used in another DIY. And I'm using some of this pink gingham ribbon that I used earlier. And I'm heating it up just to remove the wrinkles. I mean, if you have a mini heat press and it's right at hand, then go ahead and use that. I just couldn't bother to plug mine in at the time. And the heat gun works fine. So with that out of the way, I took some jute cord and I'm wrapping it a few times around my fingers. I've made beaded tassels a few times on my channel, so I'll just give you a visual demonstration. And if you're enjoying this video, I'd love if you would give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love if you'd also subscribe. And if you are looking for budget-friendly ideas, I'm gonna leave a mega playlist on my end screen at the end of this video. Now back to DIY. I added some hot glue in that hole to prevent the tag from moving around. Then I glued on the ribbon and the rose. Trim the tassel a bit, and this is done. Cute, don't you think? Now for the final reveal. Now here are the little rolling pins. Oh, I love these. And the tassel and the little 4 book stack. This can also be displayed by itself or on your tier tray. and the little cute shadow box design. And here they all are displayed on my tier tray. Now let me know in the comments down below which one of these is your favorite today in this video. Now guys, my next video is what would you make, and that's coming out on Sunday, so turn your notifications on and remember to hop down to the playlist and check out all the other amazing creators in this collaboration. And if you like budget-friendly content like these, I suggest this video right here. And here is the mega playlist that I mentioned earlier. And stay safe until next time. Bye.